Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris Money here, Overtime Athletes. I wanted to make a video for all you combat sport athletes, MMA, boxing, kickboxing, things of that nature. This is gonna be a long-winded video, so I'm just gonna prepare you guys right now. I'll try to keep it as condensed and simple as possible and not really try to go too much into the scientific realm of things, but I just want to, I want you guys to have the big takeaway, because I believe there's this huge misconception in training for the sport of fighting, and really what I want to go over is that. And when you're training inside the weight room, there's a difference. A lot of you old timers, when it comes to the fight scene, love to, do a lot of cardio-based stuff, light weights, a lot of reps. And I think there needs to be a separation of the physical demand of the body versus the energy demand of the body. So a lot of the old timer guys, they want that cardio so strong, right? So that your punch is just as effective, so that you're not, you don't have those noodle arms towards the end of a fight, or if you get, you don't blow your gasket, you still have good wind, you still have good cardio. Look at guys like Floyd Mayweather. You can't knock the guy because during the 12th round, it's like he's coming on just as if he was in the first round. You know what I mean? The energy is there, and the cardio is there. However, for a lot of you athletes who want to train power, I've been working with the guy recently, and I had to explain to him the physical demand, the muscular demand, the way that you're able to pop and get that power, you need to train independently from the energetic demand. So when you're doing all that cardio, your energy demand, you have to think of your energy systems, right? And I understand that, fighting is, depending on which one that you do, requires a little bit more cardio than all. But here's the thing, at a 12-round fight, or whether it be a 5-round, 5-minute fight, no matter, or 3-round, 5-minute fight, you're obviously gonna get expended. Separate the cardio, right, and mask that training inside the weight room similar to what you're gonna do in the fighting. However, to get more power out of that punch, to get a quicker punch, to get more power out of that kick and a quicker kick, or even if you're in MMA to throw somebody, you need to train that physical demand, that muscular demand, those fast twitch fibers independently. So what that'll look like is when you come inside the weight room, you need to focus on your power, your strength, and then towards the end of it, when you do your cardio sessions, you're mimicking more towards the round. So if I'm a boxer, let's say for instance, if I'm a boxer, I'm gonna train that boxer to get extremely strong and extremely fast to be able to snap that punch, or be able to have that power in the rotation in their core to be able to throw a hard punch independently. If you're somebody who doesn't have too much power, that's how I'm gonna train him. However, if he, again, doesn't have good cardio towards the end of that session, I'm gonna do cardio sessions, total body movements that are going to mimic what he does inside the ring, and I'm going to mimic specifically to what he's doing as far as time. So if he does 3-minute rounds, okay, our cardio movements, right, our sessions are going to be 3-minute rounds, 1 minute off, keep going, let's go extended bouts of this. I'm gonna push the pace on the intensity. By that, I don't mean the heaviness of the actual movement. By that, I mean the quality and how fast we can move through those repetitions. They'll usually be total body, and like I said, I'll keep it as sport specific as possible. If you're MMA, that's why you see a lot of those guys on the bike, right? The Aerodyne. They're going as hard as they possibly can. It's a total body. They shut it off for a period of time. They go, they push, they shut it off at a period of time. But the biggest thing that I have to explain to you guys, and the biggest thing that you guys should be wrapping your mind around, if I want to increase my power, if I want to increase my strength, if I want to increase the speed at rate at which I'm snapping that punch or throwing, how powerful I'm throwing that kick, you need to train them separately. Because as you go, the physical demand will increase, right? And then after you can increase the energetic demand. You can train both. Think about a running back in football. He doesn't go in and just run routes repeatedly over and over again. Nah, in the weight room, he's getting as much power, extracting as much power out of the body as he possibly can, and then he'll train his cardio or whatever he's doing after. Some guys put it in practice. And then, like I said, the biggest paradigm shift that a lot of fighters need to have is, and a lot of guys are starting to catch up, but it's your weight room training isn't light weights and a lot of reps for an hour. It's not repeated movements, and you're not doing I don't know, aerobics like in the 80s where you're jumping off boxes and shit for a quick time. You have to increase your power as much as you can, and then after that, separate and increase your cardio as much as you can. And that's how you're gonna become a better, well-rounded fighter. I hope that helps. Like I said, it's pretty simple. However, it's astonishing how many questions I get for people who want to increase their power in the fight sports and aren't training their power and their quickness individually. So separate them and dominate. Love y'all. Holla at you next time. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you're interested in becoming a better athlete, whether that be sprinting, jumping, strength, or overall looking like an athlete, go ahead and click the box here on my side and make sure that you subscribe to my videos here so I can keep sending them to you. Holler.